Good morning and welcome to Wales. We're near Betws Y Coed today. We're having a look at the Miners Bridge. We're also going to have a look at the Swallow Falls, which are behind us. And then we're going to head up onto the hills to try and find an abandoned settlement and Llyn Elsi, and then have a look around Betws Y Coed as we come back down the other side. Possibly, maybe get an ice cream as well if we can. Let's go walk.
From the Pont-y-Pair car park in Betws Y Coed, we follow the Afon Llugwy, an upland river that carves its way through the slate-rich geology of Eryri. This section beneath the emerald canopy of oak, birch and alder is on the Snowdonia Slate Trail, an 83-mile circular route tracking the industrial history of North Wales slate quarries. On a scorching summer day, it's a great walk beneath the trees to beat the heat. The path brings us to iconic Miners Bridge, a wooden staircase bridge sloping dramatically over the boulder-strewn waters of the Afon Llugwy. 19th century lead miners used this crossing to commute to the mines in Gwydyr Forest, and stories suggest a river crossing here from Roman times. After the historic bridge was washed away in Storm Ciara in 2020, it was rebuilt, preserving the classic steep incline for walkers to safely cross. The Snowdonia Slate Trail climbs to a quiet tarmac lane popular with mountain bikers, with Gwydyr Forest off-road trails crisscrossing the slopes above. Woodland here is a mix of native broadleaves and recently planted pine trees. Management by National Resources Wales is moving away from clear cutting in favour of continuous cover forestry, with native trees and lighter conifers like Scots pine along the riverbanks to reduce erosion into the Llugwy. Most people visit from the A5, but from a rocky ledge on the north bank you get a quieter free perspective of Swallow Falls, also known as Rhaeadr Ewynnol, meaning foaming waterfall. This dramatic cascade was formed as the river forces its way through a hard band of Ordovician gritstone and slate, creating a natural bottleneck. The falls were gifted to the council in 1913, and admission fees paid by early tourists paid off Betws Y Coed's local electricity debt. Leaving the steep slate gorge, you can see how modern forestry guidelines protect the river's ecology as clear water ripples over ancient slate bedrock. Conifers are kept at a distance from the water's edge to create a buffer zone, letting dappled sunlight reach the riverbed to fuel aquatic insect life and fish habitats. The Snowdonia Slate Trail guides us smoothly through this lush corridor, with plenty of spaces to enjoy the natural beauty of the Llugwy. Emerging from the trees onto the A5, we join Thomas Telford's legendary 243-mile coaching road linking London and Holyhead. Designed in the 1800s following Roman Watling Street to speed up Parliament's mail route to Ireland, Telford engineered sweeping curves through rugged mountains. Passing a local bus and farm tractor captures the road today, a piece of transport history that's the backbone of rural Eryri. Climbing away from the valley into Coed Forest, we're back into the cool shade of Gwydyr Forest. It's a perfect spot for a breather as the woodland breaks open to reveal sweeping views back across the lush Llugwy Valley and vast canopy of Gwydyr Forest. Further up again, and fire roads draw us deeper into the woods filled with fragrant pines, ferns, foxgloves and oxeye daisies.
path leads to the secluded abandoned village of Rhiwddolion. The first signs of life are a beautifully restored school and chapel and 17th century stone cottages now preserved as holiday lets. Owned by the Wynn family from around 1500, the name means meadow on a hill, reflecting this fertile pocket of land that grew as a farming hamlet. Skirting around you reach the heart of Rhiwddolion, which transitioned from farming to lead mining and slate quarrying. More recent slate cottages were built to house workers and their families, but were slowly abandoned during the 20th century as the industry collapsed, leaving the cottages to be reclaimed by nature. There's no paved road, no traffic and no people. A sense of remote tranquility settles over this hillside community, even on a sunny summer's day. The main route into Rhiwddolion is Sarn Helen, an ancient trackway that was once part of the Roman road network linking North and South Wales, and later a livestock droving track. Tracing the footsteps of Roman legionnaires, drovers and slate workers across the centuries, the stone track gives way to modern wide forestry fire roads. These quiet gravel avenues offer easy walking in the afternoon sun as we cross the plateau towards Llyn Elsi. Nestled high on the plateau above Betws Y Coed, Llyn Elsi makes an impression with its sapphire blue waters contrasting against the deep emerald greens of Gwydyr Forest. Originally two small upland lakes, a 20-foot masonry dam was constructed at its northern end, completed in 1914. Supplying drinking water to the growing Victorian resort village in the valley below, this expanded the lake's footprint into a reliable reservoir. Llyn Elsi is one of the area's most prized beauty spots, attracting people looking to escape the busier trails along the valley floor. On a rocky viewpoint, its north end sits a prominent stone monument erected to commemorate Lord Ancaster, who generously granted the land for the reservoir. Pause at the bench, soak in the tranquil lake reflections, enjoy panoramic vistas stretching right across the distant peaks of Snowdonia. The winding descent back down towards Betws Y Coed plunges back into the lush canopy of Coed Geththeria. The ancient wooden section provides a steep finish to the walk, where a zigzag forest path leads us down beneath towering Douglas firs and mixed broadleaves. There's one last burst of forest before depositing us back where our journey started. Our loop comes full circle in the heart of Betws Y Coed, back at the historic Pont-y-Pair bridge, built in 1468 to span the cascading Afon Llugwy. On hot days like this, the rocks and pools beneath its 15th century stone arches are buzzing with life as visitors and locals wade into the crystal clear mountain waters to refresh. Strolling along the busy main street, lined with classic Victorian slate buildings, we follow the A5 again past 14th century St Michael's Church, which is the oldest building in the village. We also pass independent outdoor shops and a pretty green park. We finish our journey by the railway station, where the courtyard is bustling with visitors browsing the shops and cafes, before we treat ourselves to a well-earned ice cream at the end of a fantastic walk.